Today we're taking a quick but important look at the prosperity gospel and the word of faith movement, and why believing in these teachings can be dangerous to your faith. The prosperity gospel teaches that if you just have enough faith and sow enough money into a ministry, God will bless you with health, wealth, and success. It tells people that God's primary will for their lives is to be rich, healthy, and always happy. The word of faith movement goes even further by teaching that your words have power to create reality. Speak it, believe it, and it will come to pass. They claim that through positive confessions, you can command God to act on your behalf. This is sometimes called name it and claim it or blab it and grab it theology. But here's the problem. None of this lines up with what the Bible actually teaches. Nowhere in Scripture does Jesus promise his followers a life of wealth and perfect health. In fact, Jesus said in John 16, verse 33, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world." Paul the apostle, who had great faith, often suffered hunger, beatings, imprisonment, and hardship. Early Christians were persecuted and killed for their faith, not living in mansions or driving luxury chariots. The prosperity message dangerously twists Scripture out of context. Verses like Malachi 3 about tithing or 3 John 1 verse 2 about prospering are ripped from their original meaning and turned into promises of personal gain. These preachers often ignored passages about contentment, humility, and trusting God even in suffering. 1 Timothy 6 warns that those who think godliness is a means to financial gain are corrupt, and that the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Here's why this message is so harmful. It sets people up for disappointment and even a crisis of faith. If you're told that God will always heal you or make you rich if you just have enough faith, what happens when the healing doesn't come? What happens when the bills pile up and the breakthrough never arrives? Many walk away from God thinking they didn't believe hard enough or that God failed them. This teaching also reduces God to a genie who exists to fulfill your wishes rather than the sovereign Lord who calls us to follow him in both good times and hard times. It makes faith transactional, turning worship into a business deal where you give money expecting to get a blessing in return. True biblical faith is about trusting God no matter what, not manipulating him with your words or your wallet. Jesus calls us to deny ourselves, take up our cross daily, and follow him. That's not the prosperity gospel. That's the true gospel. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.